Well, hi. We're going to be talking about some big stuff today. We're going to be talking about what's going on with galactic councils, all the Starseed stuff. I'm really excited about it. What's going on with galactic councils because there is a new council developing. Why I will not work with the Galactic Federation of Light. You guys know some of it, but I'm going to get into it. We're going to talk about Pleiadians and the bullshit of channeling Pleiadians. I'm going to trigger you off. Don't care. We're going to do it. Out of love is why I'm doing it. And then I'm going to share some stories, some stuff that's going on. So when you show up, I'm writing down notes so I don't forget what I'm talking about. When you show up, hit me in the comments. Where are you from? How's it going? And yay, let's do this. So, all right. So Galactic Federation, right? Did you hear my attempt at English there? Galactic Federation of Light. We're going to break that down. The new councils, the top 3 councils, um, and maybe some tips on how to arrive in that. And then, of course, I do have my cards. So we're going to do an energy drop or a direct message for you, not specifically one person. Don't ask me your fucking questions about your love life. It's on you, it's not on me. So hit me in the comments. Let's get into it, shall we? I need chapstick. Hold on. Okay. We have hi, Michelle. We have a big, big energy gateway that just sort of happened. Good afternoon, darling. I looked forward to this all week. Mwah, I love you. Okay, here we go. So much shit. Oof. And what was funny, I was shoveling the cards. I have to share something really funny with you. I'm shoveling the cards, and I know what I want to say. And, I'm known for being spicy on my lives for sure. That's never going to change. The people who work with me one on one or in my small intimate groups know how loving and sweet I am. And then the entire world knows what a dork I am, like massive dorkerific. I like dorkerific. Okay. So as you're watching the Draco recording right now. Fuck, that was intense. It was wildly intense. So I'm like shuffling cards just to get the energy going, right? And this card falls out and it's like, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. I was like, well, no, fuck. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk all the Starseed stuff. Okay, here we go. Energy. I've been talking a lot about it. I'm going to continue to talk a lot about it because it's absolutely essential that you understand what's going on. We had an energy wave hit us for 8 weeks. It's been open. We're coming to the end of that soon. So it's hello, all the peoples, Lolita. I can't look at the comments for a second. So, um, this energy wave, it's a new energy. It's a wave that's coming for us, a wave that is being activated within us, activating our crystalline DNA, activating our galactic DNA, our light code body, all of those things. You hear a lot of like fluffy bullshit talk about this all over the platforms of the 11 lighters, I call them, which is cool. You do you. I just, no, thank you. So this energy was meant to support us in remembering things that we may not remember. I have to put my phone on do not disturb. I am so unbelievably distracted. Center, ready, focus. Here we go. The energy is really designed to activate your DNA, which means your memories, which means why you fucking came here and what's going on and what the outcome is and what to do in order to create the best possible outcome for all involved. Okay. It is about harmony. It is about activating harmony, activating unity, activating authenticity in your meat, in your electricity, in your plasma, in your electromagnetic field, in all that you are, so that you can bring that energy forward for others. Um, so this is the wave that just happened. Okay. It's closing off in April on the full moon. And then we're going to have a little quiet spell. That is going to be the hardest time of your fucking life. I'm going to forewarn you. So hold the fuck on. From April 12th to May 12th, it's not going to be easy if you don't know what to do. It is going to be intense. It's going to be wild. It's going to be challenging because what's happening is you are going to be faced with everything you have not healed. Ouch. I mean, let's be real. Fucking right. Yes, I love this for you. I love it for you. I love it for me. I love it. I love it. I love that you are going to fall to your knees and bawl your eyes out and then finally figure out what's been holding you back your whole life. Your energy, there's 5 steps to creation. I talk all about it Hold on. I have papers and things everywhere. Book number 1. Book number 2 is coming this year. Um, this is what you need to know, okay? It's 30 fucking dollars. It's not an investment. It is, but it is going to change your life. This is what you need to know. In this, I share a lot of stuff and I share how you are creating, how you are manifesting. So you want to know the ultimate secret to manifestation, all the things that you want? It comes from you. There's 5 steps to manifesting anything. Step number 1 is whatever the fuck is in your subconscious belief structures, whatever you actually believe subconsciously about yourself, your worth, money, all the things that you want, okay? What you believe creates an emotion in the body, step 2. That emotion is your frequency, step 3. That frequency becomes the lens you look through, your perception, the thing that you expect to receive, step 4. Step 5, outcome. So whatever you believe you are radiating into your world and you are perceiving that guessing, not guessing, sorry, expecting, because you're listening to some bullshit story from your ancestors, not your actual truth. And that's what this vibration energy was that we are just going through, is opening up your truth, opening up your highest authenticity, opening up your true starseed nature, giving you the ability to see where you are holding yourself back and why you are not receiving the thing that you desire to receive, the thing you ache for so desperately. I find it amazing how many people are like, oh, if I just had more money, or if I just had love. And I'm like, it's on you. Like, it's totally on you. It's you, babe. Nothing is going to give it to you except for you. So, with all of that, the energy is supportive in this gap that we're coming up to. We've got a little bit of time. I realize we're still in the end of March. My brain is all the way in May. I don't know why, but um, I feel like I'm living in May already. And maybe that's just wishful thinking because the weather's shit here. But you've got a little bit of time until the 12th, but not much. What I want you to do with this energy wave that you have right now is focus on becoming the most authentic version of yourself. The more authentic you are, the more you stand in your truth. I am loud and proud, Starseed. I'm with it. I am loud and proud that I think Pleiadians are bullshit. I am loud and proud that I think the Galactic Federation of Light is a fucking hoax, and anybody who's channeling it has not discovered their own worth yet. This is how I feel. This is my experience because I used to channel it a long time ago, and I'm going to talk exactly to why I won't now in a second here. But I'm going to stand here fully authentic, and yeah, I'm not for everybody. I'm for those that are ready to change the fucking game is what I'm for, and that's what I want for the world. I want unity. I ache for unity. I have it in my own experience. I have it in my whole world is union. And I know how good it feels. And I know how hard it is to come from the mud, the dark, the torture, the self-doubt. I know all of that and I know the way to this. So I'm going to throw it at you. We are in the greatest timeline and you are going to hit the darkest time of your life after this full moon. So April 12th, it is going to get real fucking dark. It is going to get um and I'm not saying this to be like, "Oh great. Oh click, I'm not watching this." I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to empower you. The beauty of it, ready? Let's talk about the good part of this first. The moment that something is reflected to you, you can go, "Oh, I'm a fuck up. I can change that." Hmm. Oh, that's not my belief. That's what my mom taught me or my dad taught me or whoever the fuck taught you it. Oh, I don't need to doubt myself and my worth anymore. Oh, I don't need to be afraid of money. This is an opportunity for you to become the master manifester. This is the opportunity for you to sit and say, this is what I expect, this is what I demand, and this is what I'm going to receive, instead of going into fear. This timeline is the opportunity to heal depression and anxiety. This timeline is the opportunity to become a superior human. Superior is not a really nice word, but you kind of are. Like, that's what I want for you. I want you to stand so solid, so unshakable that and so like it's easy. When you figure it out, it's so fucking easy. We love to overcomplicate everything. It's so easy. But if you don't know what to do, this timeline is going to make you want to cry. It's going to make you angry. It's going to make you frustrated. I don't want that for you. I want you to soar. I want you to be standing beside me and thousands of others of people that I work with. And I want you to stand here with us and be like, let us show you how it's easy. Um, Easier said than done probably, but it's not as hard as you think it is. So this is all about looking at what is actually serving you and bringing some truth forward. So let's get into the truth piece, and then I'm going to get into tools, and then we're going to do a card pull. Okay. The truth. Pleiadians, Galactic Federation of Light. This is going to hurt a little bit. I'm sorry. And I'm going to say it because I love you and I think you can do better. So, Palladian energy is, without getting too far into it, I went into great, great, great detail in the Draco events that we were doing this month. And I don't have the Starseed Ambassador channeling event booked for April yet because I have a lot going on. So I'm going to keep you posted on that. So follow along on YouTube. That's where I'm going to announce where the next Starseed thing is. And we're going to go into really, really deep, deep, deep depths over this. But right now, I'm going to give you just the umbrella of what's happening. So as we are moving through, and there's some things that I can't say because I don't want to get flagged and shadow banned because I'm already having that fucking shadow ban experience a lot and I don't love it. So here we go. We had our energy awakening. We're in that energy right now. It's going to close April 12th. We are going to go through 4 weeks of pure hell if you don't know what to do. That's why I'm teaching. So April, I'm teaching on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. the second book. This is the first book. The second book is called No Spiritual Rules. And it is the second set of keys for you to master your 4 bodies and become a master manifester. It is the actual truth on really solidifying your power, your inner power, your ability to stand unshakable, unbreakable, your ability to stand fierce and authentic and raw and unfiltered without experiencing challenge. So it's wiping challenge and anxiety and depression off the fucking board and standing in what you were here to stand in. So I'm going to be teaching that in April. You can go to diamondno.com to get the details on that. It's right on the front page. It's the Ascension and Expansion Retreat. I'm teaching it in that dark timeline for a fucking reason because I don't want you to drown. So that's what we're going to have. Then we're going to move into a second gateway opening where those of us that use the first energy are going to propel ourselves into a deeper sense of purpose. And then we're going to go into another quiet spell and then a third wave. So I will keep you up to date with all of those things. So let's go back to why I won't work with Galactic Federation and Pleiadians, the Federation of Light. So really simply, we know that there's a veil. We know that humanity has been controlled since conception. I mean, we were made to be slaves and we're still slaves. We fuel fear and we're really fucking good at it. So they keep us there. They don't keep us there because they want to control us or we're whatever. Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff that happens for reals, horrible stuff. I've remote viewed almost all of it. It's disgusting. But, anyways, that's all coming to an end. We were created to be slaves. We were created knowing that we would evolve, as all things do. All things. So Draco evolved from the darkest of dark into working hand in hand with the Andromeda Golden Elders, which is a beautiful union of balance and harmony and unity, because that's what we're doing, is working towards unity. So what's happening right now is this veil that we're sort of under, this energetic veil, we'll call it, to make it really simple, is being fueled with false teachings in regards to spirituality. They knew we were going to wake up. It's part of our we know everything is evolving and evolving from survival to thriving, evolving from hatred and greed and to unity and love and compassion and authenticity. This is the motion of all things within universal flow. So it is guaranteed that we are on our journey towards that. We're just not that great at it right now. So this veil is supported. It's there to keep us in fear. Hence all the bullshit spiritual teachings you are seeing, like, oh my God, like, it's all about love and light. You're not spiritual unless you're super positive and loving and kind and sending healing. And it's like, no, you're fucking not. You think you are. And that's why you're so stupid. Like, humans are so stupid. You are not sending love and light. You know what you're sending? The moment you recognize that someone is in pain and someone is struggling, you're like, oh "Oh, no, I'm gonna send them energy healing." Are you a fucking Care Bear? Do you open up your tummy and put it everywhere? Do you pull out your etheric energy dick and be like, "Here you go. Here's some energy." You don't. You think what you're sending is energy healing, but what you're actually sending is the awareness towards what's wrong. And therefore, you're co manifesting what is wrong with them. You think you're sending love and light. You're like, oh my God, here it is. Or whatever fucking light language bullshit that you're doing. And you're like, okay, here it is. I'm sending you all of this. Yeah, you can send distant healing for sure if you can stay neutral towards what you're discovering or sending it towards. But if you are aware of what's wrong with the individual and you're focused on what's wrong with the individual and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, that's absolutely terrible. And yeah, it is. It's horrible. I don't want you to go through anything. I don't want you to hurt. But if I'm like, oh my God, that's dreadful that you're going through that, I'm so sorry. And then I'm going to send energy towards it and I'm sending everything towards it. What I'm actually doing is magnifying what's fucking wrong with them. I'm focused on what's wrong with them and I'm trying to fix it, but it's not up to me. I can't do that. Nobody can do that. Nobody can do that. Jesus couldn't even fucking do it. You can't do it because it's up to the individual to fix what is happening within their own experience. It's up to them. What you can do is send them laughter, send them admiration, send them a good fucking time. Like send them those vibes, but you can't heal them. Your love and light is not going to heal fucking anything. It's not. It's bullshit. And that's what this veil is that they're keeping us under. They're teaching us that spirituality is all about being positive, thankful, grateful, blessed. We're just going to be these little fake robots of unauthentic selves. And we're going to be like, oh my God, let's do another woman's circle. It's so sovereign. Oh, look at you. Oh my God, you're going through too. Me too. Your ascension symptoms. Oh no, me too. Let's hold space together for it and magnify it even more and put all of our focus on what's wrong. And let's put all of our focus between, oh, the challenges of being spiritual, but then we can live and light it at the end and light some sage, even though it's not in our right because we're not actually native and we don't do it properly. But let's light some sage and put it throughout the space and then all is well. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding? That's not at all how it works. I love you enough to be the asshole right now. That's not how it works. Whatever you are putting your focus on, let's talk about freedom movements. This is where I lost a lot of friends because they're fucking out there with their protesting signs working towards freedom. I love a lot. My heart is huge, but I have zero tolerance for stupidity. And this is what I mean by that. And I'm not judging. I just know, thank you, because that's not going to change the game. Nowhere in the history of anything did shouting and put a fuck you Trudeau sign or whatever the fuck you're doing on your fucking car or your door or your window change the outcome. Did it change the outcome? No, it did not change the outcome because that's not how it works. What works is understanding that your energy and what you put your focus on is going to change the game. So if you become a beacon of self-unity and self-love and self-respect and self-honor, and you love yourself so fucking much that you can stand here being completely authentic, not giving a single fuck what anybody thinks about you, then you are a beacon of change because you're inspiring other people to do their version of that. But if you're going to sit here and send all of your worries and concerns to the problem and focus on the problem and send all of your energy to whatever the problem is, you are going to magnify the problem. And you have taken the bait of what they want you to take. Congratulations. Taking the bait. You're under the veil. You're doing exactly what they want you to do. And they're laughing. They're laughing because you're so easy to manipulate. And so here's the truth. I want you to look around. I want you to look around. And if you are doing the same thing that 90% of the TikTokers are doing in regards to spirituality, then you are the problem. You're the problem. You are the reason why we're not in unity. Your fluffy bullshit and your cereal or your celery juice and your fucking crowns and your gowns in the woods and your minimalistic can't have attachment energy. Oh, I'm so sovereign. Look how minimal my house is. No, you're also human. You're supposed to have things. We live in boxes to put things in it. I don't know. Like you are here to truly indulge in the magnificence of being human as much as being starseed. And you are here to balance that. You are here to be both of those things. You are here to walk the line of unity. You are here to walk the line of compassion and authenticity. Authenticity and acceptance is the highest possible vibration. So let's get into the Galactic fucking Federation of Light and motherfucking Pleiadian, shall we? There is a hierarchy. Hierarchy is not the right word. That's so stupid. In all things, there is greatness and there is weakness. That is balance. In all things, there is dark and there is light, including you. And that's okay. That's how it's supposed to be. In the grand scale of galactic federations or councils, if you shall, there's babies that are trying really hard, and there are powerful creatures. And if you're still watching me, you've identified that I'm not going to be small. I'm not interested in being a baby anything. And I'm pretty sure you aren't either. There's a huge difference between my content and someone who sits here and spoon feeds you fucking hope over and over again. Oh, oh my God, the love of your life is coming. You don't even know how like, there's a huge difference. Okay. Let's be fucking real for a second. So here we are. The Galactic Federation of Light is the closest energy to Earth. Is Earth spectacular? No. Is Earth advanced? No. Is Earth in unity? No, it's not. And the Pleiadians have their own agenda here. Now, Pleiadians are beautiful. Yeah, they sure are. They're full of love. They are like the let's find the best possible asshole analogy that I can possibly find. I went to Mexico with Corey, and we were sitting in a hot tub. This is a TMI conversation. Here we go. I can't even. We're sitting in a hot tub, and that's kind of where you make friends at this place, right? So you go to the hot tub. It's on the rooftop. The view is amazing. It's absolutely stunning. And Corey and I are sitting in there, and there's a couple our age. I was about to say older couple, but that's us. There's a couple our age, and they're from somewhere else on the planet. So, oh, beautiful conversation, amazing. And then this D-bag shows up, this arrogant fucking 30 something, like wannabe muscles, but doesn't, but walk like you got the muscles with the hat, shows up. And we're all like, don't like his energy. And then this really, really sweet young couple show up, brand new, just honeymooning, beautiful, amazing the couple, just divine. But what happens? This gentleman, the a-hole, is going on and on and on about his wife's implants, her breast implants, because all women should have them, and blah, 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 blah. And you know me, gonna lose my shit. So I'm like, okay. And I'm watching this younger couple look at him and be like, oh yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. As she's trying to cover up her chest and be like, oh, like I don't have those. And she's like, oh yeah, 100%. Like power to you for that. And you paid for them. Oh, that's a good husband. Yeah, that's amazing. Good for you. Yeah. And then he's like, yeah, and this is what I do. And his ego is going, boop, 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 boop. And this beautiful young couple, so naive and sweet, are like, oh no, that's so amazing. Really? Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, we think so too. Yeah. And they're just like, for some reason, going along with this. And then there's me being like, I'm about to hit a bitch. Like him, not obviously anybody else. I was about to like, let me, but I'm not going to. So instead, I just called him out on his lack of self-worth, and then it was something else. But anyways, back to the couple. This is Pleiadian energy. Pleiadian energy is so unbelievably excited to just fit in. Like, isn't that sad? They're so excited to just, oh my God, like, can you hear me? You can talk to me? Oh my God, we can do this together. Oh my God, this is amazing. I am so excited. Oh, that's so good. And they have their own agenda. They're like dolphins. Dolphins are assholes, but dolphins are total assholes. But the perception of dolphins, like, or the sea puppies, they're just like, oh my God, we can just make this amazing. Like, this is so good. And then they connect and like, oh no, what do we do? Okay, yeah. Hi. This is amazing to meet. And this is just wonderful. Things are going to be great. I promise. That's Pleiadian energy. They're amazing. They're loving. They're so eager. They're so excited, but they don't really have a whole lot of wisdom to offer. They're still new. They're still babies. They're still trying to figure it out. And they are so enthusiastic that they are so easily impressed and so easily impressed upon. So they're not quite there yet. And they're awesome and they're loving. And you meet a Pleiadian starseed. They're naive. They're a little ditzy. I have a couple in my life. They are ditzy. They're like, oh yeah, no, everything's great. Let's just talk about love and all the things. And it's so beautiful. And they're really cool. I love them. But like, I need some meat, man. I need some meat. So I won't work with Pleiadians. The other reason I won't work with Pleiadians is because they are very close to our sphere. And this energetic veil that we have is what they are communicating through. So the other part of why this is where I'm going to really piss you off. And I don't mean to. I'm not trying. Let me tell you, I am not trying. I'm trying to make you go, oh, fuck. Right. I am doing that. Let's not be a dumbass. That's what I'm trying to do here. So they're communicating through this veil. That veil is very easy to interrupt. It's very easy to adapt. So other low vibrational energies that want you to feel special so that you stay stupid, that's what's happening. The moment that you feel special, you go, oh, I'll just keep going. Look at me. And then you get more special and you get more followers and you're like, oh, like YouTube. There's just one YouTuber where I'm like, wow, if you could get off your horse. But they don't know. They don't know. And so they keep going and getting more special and more special. And then they never actually do the work and they never actually wake up and they don't actually create change because all of the content that they're putting out and all of the conversations that they're putting out through Palladian energy and through the Galactic Federation of Light, which is the same fucking thing. They just gave themselves, we're going to make our own council called the Federation of Light and Love. Like, I don't know why they didn't call it Light and Love, thankful, blessed. They probably on their ship have painted hashtag thankful, grateful, blessed. Like, this is where they're at. Okay. So, cool. Do you? Uh, they they don't have the deep wisdom. They are full of spoon feeding you hope. So if you are following someone that is going to spoon feed you hope, you why would you do that? Number one, like how desperate are you to change your life that you have to sit there and watch someone spoon feed you false hope instead of learning how to fucking change your own life? This blows my mind. Blows my mind that people do this. But anyways, back to it. I digress. So they're going to spoon feed you hope, but they're also going to talk about the agendas. They're going to talk about fear. So if you are watching anyone who's all like, we're in it together and we're warriors of light and we are in galactic war and it's going to be intense. And oh my God, the ascension symptoms. And here we go. And I remote viewed everything and this is what's happening. So I went into the galactic whatever and I went into the government whatever and it's wrong what they're doing. And all of this is what's going on. These are the horrible things that they showed me. Good thing I'm living light. Then you are part of the fucking problem. Do not spoon feed that. Do not participate in that. It's not gonna get you anywhere. It's not. It's gonna hold you under the veil, and that is where the bait of fear and stupidity lies. You are so much more than that, darling. You are so much more than that. I'm not saying I have it all figured out. I'm not saying I'm the one that you need to be following, but I did figure it out, and my life is fucking amazing, and I change lives every day. So I might have figured something out. But what I want for you is to figure it out for yourself. It's in you. It's already in you. You are it. You are universal wisdom. You are universal power, and you are so much more powerful than you have any idea. You can't even begin to comprehend. Let me tell you, you're fucking amazing. Every single one of you, even if you are still in that light and love phase, if you're still in the Palladian phase, if you're still in the doing your light language, sounding like you're some crazy foreign language thing on TikTok, even if you're there, okay, I still love you. I still love you. And you are so much more powerful than that bullshit. You are so much more powerful. And I'm saying it because if you keep yourself captivated with that, sure, light language has a vibration to it. So does the word fuck. So does any sound, actually. So cool beans. And sound is awesome. Words are awesome. Thoughts are awesome. All those things. Yeah, for sure. That's cool. But if you translated it, what would happen? If you translated it, if you took the time to learn it and translate it the way I teach, what would happen then? Because then people wouldn't be looking at hand gestures and receiving your light and love care bear attempts. They would be understanding stepping stones towards change. Just saying. Just saying. I think it's a gradual progression. It's 100% a gradual progression. It's going to take us forever. Like I know that. Angelica, that's who you you have no idea how much I love your energy. Oh, love that you are here. I'm not. I'm bringing the truth forward. Yes, it's a progression, but somebody's got to say it. Somebody's got to be like, babe, that's not what we do. It's not what we do. We do unity. We become unity. We become it for ourselves and our four bodies. What I want more than anything is for you to love yourself so much that you never think looking in the mirror is a challenge. I want you to love yourself so much that you know that the purpose that you ache to fulfill is what you came here for and that you are so worthy of it. I want you to love yourself so much that you become brave and unfiltered. I want you to love yourself so much that you will be all of the authenticity that you can possibly be. Every single piece of you on display for the world to see, and that you love it and you go, yeah, this is me, of course. And it inspires other people to be like you, to follow your path. I want you to love yourself. If you did that, you would become into union with self. You would become the vibration of unity, and that would change the world. So, yes, for all of the love and light stuff, it is a progression. And I used to do it. I was that person. I was the person. This is why I'm so spicy about it. I was the person that had the audacity to do that, to be there spoon feeding hope until I figured out that I was not making change in the world. So that's why I talk about it. All right. So I want to, what do we have for time? Oh, fuck. It's only been 30 minutes. We got this. I'm just going to look at comments really quick and then I want to go into something else. The Early Morning Club of Women or whatever. Yep. I've watched that poop. Yeah. It's just something. I'm on my twin flame separation. Oh, for those of you that have been with me for a little while, you know the moment I see twin flame, I go, ugh. But I'm on my twin flame separation. So hard today. To be awakened is a blessing, but now it's already 2:27 a.m. and I'm still awake. Keep myself busy. I'm not even sure what that all means, but 2:20 in the morning, I'm sending you some like, you got it. I'll be your cheerleader right now. You can go through this. And going through any form of heartbreak is what I think you're saying. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. Heartbreak is so challenging. That took me down once upon a time. Like down once upon a time. But yeah, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. Okay. Gradual. Say what, Carla? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you for your everyday forecast. I really appreciate them. Aw, that's so sweet. Loving you. Everything on the twin flame journey will be at ease. Yes, I'm trying to live myself the boundaries. There's hi, Carla. Just saw your thing at the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna drop that. I'm just gonna let it go. We're gonna talk about that another day. Okay, there is new. I really want to touch on this very, very briefly, and then we're gonna go into an energy spread. So there is. I have been channeling the. Don't you love this? Like, this is such a good look for me. Um, I'm under spiritual attack, but I ain't worried. Oh, Carla, you're making me go there. We're going to go there. How can I go there without being, we can do this. Okay. Everything, how do I word this? There's 12 principles. Carla, please get this. Okay. Just, it's Amazon. Go to it. Link is in my bio. Go fucking get this. I'll change your life here. So, spiritual attack is not a thing. It's not. There is, okay, really, 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 really quick. The very basic of it. One day I'll go much deeper, but the principle of correspondence means everything's a reflection of you. How you perceive it is how you receive it. So if you feel you're under spiritual attack, you're creating spiritual attack. If you feel that there is things to attack you, then you'll have that experience because you're creating it, because we are the creators of our own reality. So whatever you believe, you're going to experience. Now, having said that, nothing, why would, trying to find the nicest way to say this, why would something attack you? Why? Why would it attack you? And what would be the purpose of that? You have free will. So nothing is there to, you cannot be harmed. Now, what you can have happen, which is really amazing, and that doesn't feel amazing in the moment, what you can have happen is your higher self and yourself and your vibration can pull into your experience things that you are opportunities for you to master so that you can get really, really good at manifesting, creating, and becoming what you're supposed to become on this planet. So you will get these opportunities that'll come in where, let's say you have a fear of money. All of a sudden, you're going to run out of money because that fear of money is your predominant vibration. It's a thing asking to be healed. So therefore, it is coming out and it's creating a lack of money. And you'll be like, "Oh my god, I'm being attacked." But you'll be like, "Oh no, wait, this is just something that wants to be healed." So you're like, "Oh wait, I wonder what my root belief structure is on money and receiving money." And then you go, "Oh my fuck, my dad taught me this or my mom taught me that. Oh, I don't need to do that." Healing that, changing my perspective, boof, open the gateways to money. It's the same thing with anything. So. Um, Physically attacked for no reason. That's super interesting. I am going to that is gonna be way too much of a conversation for here. But spiritually attacked is not a thing. Physically attacked, that's super fascinating. So, I don't know what kind of voodoo fucking horseshit is going on in your world, but I'm gonna tap into that in a minute. So, when we do the card spread, I will just pull a message in regards to that. So and then we've got Bernaliza over here just being a victim to all of the things. Sweet pea. I hate that all of that's happening to you, but you do not need to be airing your dirty laundry in this message chat right now. This is out of love. You right now are putting all of that out there. So everybody's reading it and going, oh no, poor you. So therefore, I don't know where the fuck you've been for the last fucking 37 minutes because I just finished talking about whatever you put into the world is what you are expanding. So you just put out a whole bunch of stuff and you're at the end of it, you're like, I'm letting go. You're clearly not letting go, my love, because it's all up in your everybody's business right now. So you're putting it out there for everybody to focus on and to be like, poor you, this is so challenging. And they're going to help you add to the problem because you're sharing your problem. So take a deep breath. You are loved and you are honored. Let it go for real and stop advertising it. And instead, ask yourself, what can I do to be proactive towards the solution of my outcome? Bib, I will tell you something, okay? When I left my first husband, I got divorced. They were Jehovah's Witnesses. I was not a Jehovah's Witness at that time. They stole everything. They literally, I came home from work. They had the elders in the congregation there. My parents, my fucking parents, my birth parents, and my husband at the time with my two babies, holding my two babies in their arms pushed me out of the house. They put one garbage bag of my clothes. They gave me the garbage bag of clothes, pushed me out of the house. They had changed the locks. They had lawyers there. They pushed me out and made me homeless. They abandoned me. They turned their backs on me. And then they hid my babies, the ones that I fucking grew and pushed out of my twat. My fucking babies. They took my babies from me and they hid them and they left me on the streets alone, completely alone, 45 minutes away from where they were. If I can go through that and not tell a fucking soul what was going on in my life, I was homeless without my babies. How does a mom survive without her babies? I had a garbage bag of clothes. If I can go through that and I can make it to sitting in my dream house with my dream partner, my starseed husband, amazing fucking kids, a bonus fucking daughter, the life of my fucking dreams, healing myself of all of those things, you can fucking get over your ex. You can do this and you do not have to advertise it. It is an inside out job. Go and heal yourself. I know I've walked the path. So I'm not judging you. I'm not telling you that you're being an idiot. But what you are doing is not serving the outcome of your desires. So there's that. Okay. What the fuck was I going to talk about before I went on that tangent? I have no idea right now. Um, cool beans. There's that. The new councils. Holy fuck time. Here we go. Galactic councils. There is the Council of Nine. So I'm just going to talk about the ones that are powerful for you. And I want to give you some opportunity. What the fuck am I trying to say? I'm all wrapped up in my passion right now. I just want to give you some insights on how to navigate what you are channeling or what you are communicating with. Okay. If they are offering you fear, you're doing it wrong. If they are saying, here's all the problems and da 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 da, you're doing it wrong. Galactic energies don't work like that. The best councils to work with are the Council of Nine. That they're my favorite. We have a long standing relationship. I've been working with them since I was in the womb, before the womb, but in this whole human experience, I've been working with them, communicating with them, having deep conversations in the womb before I became a human baby and was like, what the fuck is this? Looking at some woman trying to breastfeed me, being like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is weird. Um, so there's the Council of Nine. There is the Council of the Golden Elders, which are beautiful. They're also called the Givers. They are a combination of they are the Andromeda Golden Elders, one of the most loving, beautiful energies. And then there is another council that's formulating right now, which is kind of new and cool. So it's four corners in this council. It is um they're brand new, so hold on. It is Blue Avian, Andromeda, um, Orion, Draco. No, I lie. Let me back it up. I knew I had it wrong. This is the one that I'm really excited about, actually. It's a new council that's just formulated that is coming together. This is really exciting. I'm back on page. Here we go. I just had to find it in my brain. Okay. I had to connect it into them. Be like, what the fuck am I saying again? Here we go. So this new council is all about the vibration of freedom, the vibration of unity, the embodiment of the 12 principles, the inner power and knowing your purpose, knowing it so clearly and standing fearlessly in that. Not being afraid of like, how do I do it though? Because we have the ache, right? We have the ache to do something. So this council is made up of the elders of Lemuria. Um, Beautiful, amazing energy, right? The elders of Lemuria, not Lemurian, the elders of them. The elders of Blue Avian, the elders of Orion, and Draco energy. So it's a four-way countering balance. That's what I'm going to be channeling in the next Starseed event, whenever the fuck that is. I don't know when that is. So those are the councils that are coming out. So please stop working with the Galactic Federation of Light. Please stop. If you can channel, then you can channel anything. All right. Let's go into, oh, look at, I've got a whole, how did I do this? I've got cards within cards. We're going to go into an energy pool now. I'm really curious on, I can go over there. Okay, let's do it. Who do I call when meditating besides my higher self and guides? Good question, Susan. Here's what I do. Ready? I call upon all that I am in the highest possible vibration of expansion of universal wisdom, divine order, and unity. Everything else is forbidden. You can't get it wrong. You don't have to have those exact words, just the intention. So just call upon all that you are in all time, space, or reality that is in the highest good for all involved, or the highest outcome of all involved, or the highest vibration of love in all things. Anything else is forbidden, and then go from there. But even just your higher self is enough. So there's that. Okay. So I'm going to look at comments. Let's go piles 1, 2, 3. And let me know. You go in 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to do it in a second here. I'm just going to look at the comments. Alchemize all of your negatives somehow into positives. Don't be sure, but no. How about you just accept them? Acceptance is a really high vibration. You don't have to be positive. I am not sunshine and rainbows and fucking glitter out of my ass when I fart. Like, that is not me. I can be very positive and very loving and very upbeat and very hyper sometimes. And I love running around in a unicorn outfit and bringing joy to all of the world. But you do not have to be positive all the time. The vibration of acceptance is really great. Just go into, yeah, I fully accept that this is my current situation and that I'm mastering something and I don't know what it is yet, but I fully embrace and accept that because I'm a fucking badass and you'll figure it out. That's all you have to do. You don't have to be fake positive. Never be fake positive. It's bullshit. Don't do that to yourself. I don't think that's what you were suggesting, but just throwing that out there, okay? I had an evil entity in my barb. Fuck off. I had an evil entity in my room. I saw it. It was black smoky figure. I told it to leave and sent it my love, and it did. It was cold as ice. Why do you think that dark and cold is negative? I am dark. I am cold. Right now, in this moment, actually, I have a blanket on. But why did you label it as negative? Do you know that there is no such thing as negative nor positive? There is simply contrast. That's all there is. So maybe it was you in another form being like, "Hey, yo, wanna work together and do some shit together." And you were like, "Get away, evil." There's no such thing as evil. There is on this planet, there is some really ickaroo things that happen. Yeah, they're disgusting. I prefer not to have that in my human perspective. But from a galactic perspective, it's still in balance and it's in evolution. And therefore, it's going to change and it will not sustain itself because nothing in the principle of perpetual transmutation of energy, nothing stays the same. So therefore, it's already on its way to something higher. And so don't label things negative. When something shows up, just be inquisitive. Like that is you learning to let go of your fear. That is you learning to let go of the fact that you don't need protection. I don't require any protection. I'm so fucking bright that I blind you. So if you don't match me energetically, then you're not going to show up number one. And if you do, oh, interesting. Interesting. I have met some big ass, badass, the wrong kind of vibe stuff, and I just sit there and have a conversation with it. I'm like, "What's up? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? What do you want?" Like, you don't have to fear it and you don't have to do anything, and you sending it its love, okay. It's not like, "Oh my god, your love. Oof. Now I can't exist in your space." Like, it showed up in your space. Just it's there for a reason. Learn it. Just stay curious. Nothing bad is going to happen. It's probably helping you release fear. Okay, moving on. I fucking love you. I fucking love you, Jessica. Virtual hug back at you. Okay, cool beans. Oh no, there's more. Who do I call him? Meditating. We got to that. Some of us are here to bring Lemuria back. Fucking right, Don. Fucking right. Oh, and you guys are already picking because we're going into that. Amazing. Farts are funny. I do think farts are funny. I feel energy as cold because my isness knows this chick hates to be hot. No boost. That was so good. Oh, Haisha, I never want to live without you. I love you. Okay, let's go into it. We're going one, two, or three. Here we go. Four reels. Oh no, it's all out. What is it? The reason I use cards, for those that don't know, I am visual and it helps me translate the message a lot quicker. So this is what happens for me. When I go in and I do one, two, or three, you notice I'm not shuffling like a maniac and the things that fall out are obviously the card for you. No, I'm much more selective than that. So what I do is I tap into my highest possible energy. It's just an intuition thing, real quick. I pop in, I come into my highest possible energy that creates an arc out of the veil. Thank you very much. Into all time space reality of the highest possible outcome for anything involved, anything that finds it. So if you found this and you're still here fucking 48 minutes in, it's for you, just so you know. I am just channeling your higher self. So what I do is I get that arc, I connect into your higher self, who connects into you and goes, this is the message that we want to bring forward. And then we lump you into three separate groups and you can pick what resonates and let go of the rest. And if you're like, I picked number one, but it totally doesn't resonate. Three totally said to me, what's wrong with me? Then you just pick the wrong number. It's totally fine. Just take what resonates. You don't even have to pick. You could just be like, interesting. So do that. Okay. All right. Here we go. Number ones. I got distracted because I can hear a large truck backing down my driveway right now. Also, what is this? Like, I like took the purple out of my hair to let my silver, to let my wisdom show. Right. And now it's just like all over the place. Holy ADHD. Number ones. Hi. You are changing. Okay. This is the vibe right now. So, what I'm hearing for you is a couple of different things. They're showing me there is a galactic energy that is in the depths of the ocean. And the energy is starting to kind of move through. The reason they're showing me this, let me really connect in, is one, are you programming your water? What are you doing with water? You are meant to really share. This is going to be way too long of a lesson for this moment. There is consciousness isness, light, as quantum physics calls it, okay? Light. in each one of your cells. And it is carried through the fourth phase of water, which is plasmic energy. And so when you are exhaling, you are exhaling vapor. You are exhaling your vibration. When you are breathing in, you are breathing in, inhaling vapor. You are a little bit more powerful than that's you're not more powerful, you're a different type of power. And so what I want you to think about is if you were to understand that you are off gassing in the plasmic energy, your thoughts, your beliefs. Okay. It's running through your fucking body. It's running through your electromagnetic field, which is then cross contaminating osmosis. I don't fucking know with the water around it. Did you hear my science word? Osmosis. No, it's probably that's for anyways. So it's intermingling. Okay. So it's becoming, you are transmuting everything in your sphere. So I want you to start thinking about the water in your body. You're going to be going through a lot of stuff with Gaia right now. She's going through a tremendous transformation and her oceans are being refueled. They're being altered right now, her vibration of it. And that is creating a new vibration. It's absolutely stunning and beautiful. That is like getting vaporized and going all the plastic. Okay, get the point. There's just water and everything. So what I want you to do is think about the water in your body. I really want you to work on programming the water in your body. I want you to set the tone. I want you to intentionally every single day, twice a day, 3 times a day, however many times a day, really come into, am I programming the water in my body? So what you're going to do, super simple. There's ley lines in your body where the netting that carries the hydration through your body is a little bit more intense. Those ley lines are the back of your hips and your groin. So you can take your hands with the intention of, I am in my highest vitality. I am unity. I am the energy of love for self. I am the vibration of unity. I am trusting my authenticity. Whatever fucking works for you, keep it positive, keep it present. I am is a vibration of creation. Whatever you're putting on the end of that is what you're creating, but you're going to have that intention. You're going to imagine it coming from your heart into your hands, and you're going to place your hands either in your pockets where your groin is or on the back of your hips, right? Like the peacock stance, like the, here I am, that stance. And then you're just going to program the water in your body. I want you to do the same thing, holding the water in your cup. You're going to program the water in your cup. And you're going to sip it. And every time you sip it, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I am in divine purpose. Just remind yourself of it. So that is one part of this. The second part of this is, what do you need to let go of right here, right now? The energy is so in your favor to let go of the things that do not serve you. The energy is so in your favor to, not everybody knows what fascia is. So that's why I said there's ley lines. Dawn. So what wants to let go? Okay. You don't have to take action, but please get very, very clear on this is no longer an option. And then start to put your focus onto what is the opposite of that. So let's say you are dating some fucking loser and or you're dating someone who just can't figure it out and you're like, oh my fucking God, and it's frustrating you, then you're going to turn your energy in towards, I'm so relieved that things worked out the way they needed to. And that's it. And that's all I'm accepting into my life right now is relief. If you've got someone who's a negative Nelly and constantly complaining, then you're going to be like, I'm so relieved that I don't have to deal with that anymore. That everything is just navigating towards conversation with meaning. Huh. And you're going to own that. And as you own that, when the things happen, you go, oh. So if you do have a negative Nelly, ready for a great boundary? You're just going to go, you know, I'm really sad that you're going through all of that. It sounds very challenging. I'm also moving through some really challenging things. I'm wondering if just for today, can we turn the conversation to something that like feels really good? I'm just a bit down. And they'll be like, oh my God, yeah. And if they're like, no, I want you to be down, then be like, okay, no, thank you. They're not your friend. Right. So boundaries, please. Number ones. If you are dealing with someone who's constantly talking about the same problem over and over and over again, start doing this. Instead, go, oh, you're still going through that? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I wonder what the solution's going to end up being. That's it. Beautiful boundary. Let it go. All right, let's go into number twos. Well, hello, Starseeds. Jesus Christ. Holy science. Okay. This is a really big vibe here. I'm mildly distracted because the propane people are here filling up my propane tank and it's so fucking loud and my dog is participating in the fact that he's here. It's really fun in the background. getting anchored. Number twos. Um, for those of you that were in the Golden Child event that we did this month, fuck, that was amazing. Go revisit the cutting cord meditation that we did, the activation that we did. So if you were in that, please go do that again. Like you're about to really anchor into that vibration. So there's that. The second, for the people who are not in that event, which is a real bummer you weren't there because it was fucking amazing. Um, it was probably the most intense, beautiful thing I've ever taught. So for number twos that were not there, this is about activation of your your star fam, your star fam jam. We are coming into a timeline where we are finding each other. The Starseed groups that I'm hosting, there's so many of us, and I feel like you guys are all literally my family. It's amazing. Um, so we're finding each other. So I want you to call them out. Number twos. This is about really dedicating yourself to a practice. So when you go to bed at night, every single night, yes, I don't care if you've had a couple drinkies. I don't care if you've had a little poofies, like, it doesn't matter. I just keep doing the same thing, okay? I'd rather that you didn't do those things, but, whatever. Do you do. But it doesn't matter what state you're in. Every single night when you go to bed, you're gonna get in the habit of centering your body. You're going to imagine your electromagnetic field as an galactic little shield, if you shall, and you're just gonna be like, "I call upon all that I am in the highest possible outcome for everything. Infuse my cocoon, and I now call out my family and my memories. Allow me to remember my dreams and speak to me in that state." And then when you wake up in the morning, when you wake up, this is the hardest part. You are not going to be like, "Oh, wow, I'm up," or "Oh, my alarm." You are going to take your time coming into awareness and let the dream float through you. And then you are going to go to a dream book or whatever resources you have, and you're going to look up the main pieces in your dreams, and you're going to start to get messages from your star fam, from who you came here with, to work with, to be in purpose with. So I want you to do that every single night. So there's that piece. I also, you would do well. You don't have to do anything, but you're probably struggling a little bit with believing in your purpose right now. I can feel it. Very normal to question your power. I want you to look at what is your definition of power? How was power demonstrated to you as a child? Like my dad would beat the fuck out of me. He was awesome. Loved it. My mom was sexually inappropriate with me and manipulating and um, just constantly tearing me down emotionally and mentally and telling me I was a piece of shit. That's how they use their power. They use their power to make me hate myself, to make me not want to be on earth. They use their power to make me want to leave and try to leave. Good job. Um, so I had to really work on my definition of power. I had to work on what is power and is it bad? Is it scary? And that's what you're being asked to do right now. You're being asked to look at really, really, truly. Oh my God, right? Aisha, I just saw that, like, oh, just let me touch, let me hug. Oh, fuck yeah, that can that be my star family too. So call them in. Um, anyways, back, sorry. Got distracted. Um, what's your definition of power? And what do you want it to be? And how can you figure that out for yourself? And how can you demonstrate that for yourself? Number twos. That's what you're going through right now. So as you start to expand your awareness and your memories and your gifts, which is what's going to happen, you've got to understand what power is for you and figure out how you're going to use that. So I want you to play around with what's your definition of power. What was power demonstrated? Go into your inner child space. There's a really inexpensive inner child program on my website if you want to do that. Um, it's not expensive at all, and it'll take you through the stepping stones of how to really heal that. So figure that out. Okay, number threes. Yeah, you're all amazing. Okay, I love all of you. But number threes, hi. I'm so excited. If you are not signed up for the retreat yet, could you please? Like, you are about to step into you have the opportunity. I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's gonna happen. You have the opportunity to truly, 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 truly step into your power, to step into your purpose, to step into changing the outcome for everything. You are the artists that will design what is next. You are, um, you are going to have your memories really, really activated if you do the work. Don't you have to do the inner work? That's like, just sign up. Number 3 is I'm just over it. Just sign up for the retreat, please. Domino.com, go to it, sign up for the retreat. You need to get your ass in there. One, I want to work with you. I want to take you there. But the energy is really transformative for number 3. So you are going to go through massive metamorphosis. With this comes an expansion of the light within your cellular structure, meaning the wisdom, the universal awareness. Um, you're in for it. You are in for it. And as we move into this quiet timeline that I was talking about in the beginning of this video, after the full moon, you're not going to suffer if you walk the path right. You're going to be doing what I'm doing, and it's going to be a lot of celebrating and a lot of cheerleading for a lot of other people. Um, our star family needs us, and we need to be in the highest possible vibration. We need to be celebrating. We need to be cheerleading. We need to be encouraging them. We need to be like, fucking right, let's go. Um, so it's up to us to hold the power and the strength as we move through these challenges this year. You are them. You are the holders of this power. You are the ones that people need to lean into. You're needed. It's your turn to stand there and support those around you. It's your turn. It's your turn to lead the way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So this week leading into the full moon, which is on the 12th, so we've got a little bit of time. This is all about you anchoring that wisdom through you. This is about you learning to not allow your mind to move on autopilot. Think about this for a second. Are you really, truly, like, think about this for a second, okay? Have you really, really, really changed your life? Are you living freedom? Right? We have moments, but are you truly the majority of your life in freedom? Probably not. Very few of us have attained freedom. I want that for you. In order to arrive in freedom, you have to not run on autopilot. You have to have balance in your ego self and your heart self. You have to have balance in loving being human and doing human things. Like, I love alcohol and sex. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. It is the best, especially together. Like, I think it's so cool. Um, but like, are you really enjoying being human? Are you living fully for being human and living fully for being in purpose and navigating the perfect balance of that? That is what you're here to do. You are here to prove that it can be done. Somebody has to prove that money is easy. Somebody has to prove that the systems don't work. Somebody has to prove that being in divine purpose is awesome sauce and it's not struggle. Somebody has to prove that you can walk away from the corporate world. Somebody has to prove that you can have the love of your life and it's not a twin flame. Somebody has to prove that being a starseed and being completely transparent about it is totally acceptable. Somebody has to prove that you can have all of the material possessions and still be humble and spiritual. Somebody has to prove that spirituality is bullshit and it's actually about awareness. Somebody has to go first. It's you. So that means that you are meant to explore and prove. Because if I can't prove, if I was sitting here poor as fuck and doing GoFundMe's all the time or asking for donations, if I was sitting here asking for donations, oh, I'll do a reading for a donation, my value wouldn't be there and you guys wouldn't respect my information. You wouldn't take me seriously. You wouldn't. If I didn't dedicate my time to offering as much wisdom as I could out of my heart. I do this out of my heart. You're welcome. I don't ask you for anything. I am here for it. I have developed a life of absolute freedom. I have the love of my life. I have the body of my dreams. I love my fucking body at the weight it's at. I fucking love it. I think it's amazing. I flourish. I've healed cancer. The evidence is there. And if I have not done that, if I am not living my dream life, then how the fuck am I going to teach you to do that? How would you even believe me? If I have not healed heartbreak and all of the things, if I have not transcended past six dimensional consciousness and it's not a bragging right, and I don't fucking care because it's just a journey. If I had not done those things, how would you take me seriously? It's your turn to do this. It's your turn to figure it out. It's your turn to stand solid in it so that other people go, oh, okay, this isn't all fluff. Cool. Okay, maybe I can do it too. Maybe I'll be brave enough to do it too. You're meant to do that. So, number threes, I'll see you at the retreat. Just saying, do it. Fucking do it. Let me take you there. But master it. Master your life, master change, master being the intentional creator of your reality and create the fuck out of it like anything you want. Because it's not being egotistical, it's not being selfish, it's not being greedy. It's demonstrating that it's possible. So go and do it. I'm about to sell feet pics so I can get away from my job, right? I thought about it too once upon a time. I was like, do I need to stand in a corner and suck dick? Like, I don't fucking know. Like, get me out of this. Like, I wouldn't, obviously. But I was like, how the fuck do I get out of the corporate world? Because I was stuck there. But now I know the way. And it's like, oh fuck, I way overcomplicated it. So I mean to learn how to live my body as old and fluffy as it is. Okay, one, you just called it old and fluffy. Maybe it doesn't want it. My body is in the evolution. My body has glitter wisdom glitter, sorry, dyslexia. My body is super fucking curvy. My body is going south, all the skin and the things. And I fucking love this thing. Especially this one antler that like my hair today. Fuck off. I actually really do love my body. I love myself so fucking much. And what's so interesting to me at almost 47, 46, I don't know how old I am. I think I'm 46. And being 160 something pounds and 5'4", um, people tell me all the time that I'm stunning and I'm beautiful. All of me. And I wear bikinis and I wear, like, I don't fucking care. And it's because I own myself and I love myself that I get that. People just see the way I love myself and they see the vibration that I am. Yeah, there's some douchebags out there like, "Ooh," and I'm like, let me tell you what I see about you then. If we're playing that game where you're recognizing something you don't like about me, oh, I love this game. We'll play. I'll tell you something I don't like about you. And it's your fucking attitude. hmm So just learn to love it. Play with it. I've been rambling a lot. It's 107 minutes. It says on my thing. I think that's an hour and 7 minutes. Oh, I'm just gonna stop. All right. Hopefully I'll see you at 13. It starts Tuesday. It's 2 weeks with a week off to give you tons of homework and integrate it. Plus I'll be in Grand Cayman. So there's that. I'm going swimming with the stingrays with my bestie. And then it'll be the last 2 weeks in the month. So if you need support with a payment plan, it's not even that expensive. It's one of the lower price things that I do. It's going to change your fucking life. Put it on your credit card. I don't fucking care. But if you need help with a payment plan, just email. The girls will help you. Okay. I healed my 16-year disability and I'm living my dreams. You can do it. Amazing transcendence, Julie. Yeah, I've healed a lot of things in my body. I had lupus, fibromyalgia. I was in a wheelchair. I had cancer twice. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. And now I'm vibrant. All right. Literally, I'm done talking. Go look in the mirror, find a million reasons or as many reasons as you possibly can to say thank you, I love you, and I will see you where I see you. Mwah. Thank you, love you, bye. What was that? Thank you, love you, bye. Like legit, for real.